Oh, welcome back to Good Morning 38. We're here with Ken Hare, and he is with the Children in Crisis.
He's with them.
Yes, well, he is the director of them.
He's the big Children in Crisis.
Yes,
he is. Yes, I am.
Executive director. The last time you were on, you were talking about the home that you had just built, and you've got some new, exciting fundraising things going on. So
Absolutely.
why don't you let us know what's going on now?
Hello, Julie.
Hi, thing. That's it.
We just opened up a teen transition home, and thanks to Department of Children and Families for a grant, and then the Destin Charity Wine Auction Foundation who completed that package so we could build a teen transition home that will take up to 8 children, foster children that turn 18 but yet they're still in high school. And that is really sad. When they turn 18, they don't have any place to go.
They're out of the system.
And if they're behind 2 or 3 years in high school, they just become homeless, basically.
Wow.
So we got that open. It's about half full right now, and probably full in another month or two. And just wanted to say thanks to Destin Charity Wine Auction Foundation and this wonderful community for making all of the happenings at Children in Crisis
possible. Thanks to people like you.
Really good news.
To think about stuff like that.
Now, do you in the transition home? Do you try to help them? I mean, they finish high school, and do you try to help them? Direct them in what direction? Where to go
next phase, right?
What's the next step from that? I mean, do you help them, educate them as to how to get a job and?
Absolutely, that's part of the mentoring, if you will. We call it a lifeline, and we have people in the community, wonderful people that are very successful, that want to help the kids.
Mentors.
And mentor. We put together a book, and they choose. We call it a lifeline for whatever mentoring they need in whatever area, and that way they like to do it that way because they get to choose.
Right. That sounds awesome.
And,
it's empowering.
And all of that, yes, all of that you're talking about is part of the children, the foster kids, teens living there, and becoming adults, transitioning into adulthood. Because many of them have never had a checkbook, they don't know what saving is, they don't know what job seeking is.
Well, and they've come from, obviously, if they end up in your hands and in your care, they've come from not a very stable background to begin with, so they didn't have anyone to teach them those basic life skills, as we all just,
Right, well, you learn from experience, from watching your family.
So they don't have any of that, so that's great that they have that, and that they get to choose their
and if they've been
lifeline.
And if they've been shuffled or in the foster care system and been shuffled or doing different things, they're usually behind in school. So when they turn 18, in fact, we just got a lovely young lady in our teen girls home last week. She turned 18 and she's in the 10th grade. And she's very smart. She just
didn't have the opportunity.
It wasn't a priority for her parent or parents to send her to school.
Right.
So
it's a shame,
we're looking forward to.
Well, it's great that you have that. We have that locally for people that do fall through.
So now, speaking of raising funds for these things, including, you got something coming up.
Yes, we have to have the funding to sustain the operation. It's one thing to build, and then what are you going to do once you build it? You got to sustain operations. So we have an annual event with Tommy Bahama Tropical Cafe. It's called the Tommy Bahama White Sands Classic Charity Golf Tournament, benefiting children in crisis. And it has grown over the 3 years. This is the 3rd annual, and it has grown over the 3 years into one of the premier golf tournaments in our area. Especially this area.
Now, where does it play?
It's going to be over to Raven at
Sandestin
Resort. It'll be on October 11th, which is Columbus Day.
Perfect, long weekend, nice weather.
Check in about 10, lunch at 11.
Hopefully this heat will be gone by then.
Noon shotgun start. It's $300 per person, but a lot of things come with that, including golf on probably one of the premier courses.
It is.
You get lunch, and then you got a dinner that evening. The night before
at Tommy B's.
At Tommy B's, and that's just a really nice dinner. And
flip-flop orange drop.
Yeah.
Was that
And we
one
got
of the best martinis you'll ever drink.
Flip-flop, got to remember that.
Flip-flop orange drop.
And the night before, we're going to have a little restoration party, so that's another plus this year. You get a nice Tommy Bahama shirt, and so it's a lot of amenities,
Right, and then a lot of the proceeds go directly to the Children in Crisis Foundation.
All of the net proceeds. Once
so a lot of the stuff is donated, and once the bills are paid, everything else is
100% goes to Children in Crisis.
That's awesome.
And of course, we have a live auction and a silent auction that evening. That's the evening of the 11th after golf.
Now, are you still needing gifts for or donations for the auction?
Absolutely. We really need a lot of auction gifts items. I will also say before I forget that this tournament fills up every year. And that's kind of the reason I wanted to come today.
Are you close to full?
And we're close to full, so please sign up early.
So, and if you can't make it to the tournament, then if you're willing to give donation items for the auctions, you know, you'll take anything, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
But art or travel or whatever you feel like you can give up. So, how do we contact you about this particular tournament?
Call the office at 864-4242, 864-4242, and anyone can help you.
And that's a local 850 number.
864-4242.
That'll work.
I'm back. All right. Well, always. You do great stuff, Ken, and you make it kind of fun for the community to get involved as well. So that's, I mean, it's hard to raise funds, and especially in this economic times, but it sounds like for $300 you're getting your money's worth.
Right, you're getting a great weekend,
you know,
and serving a good cause.
And Julie, thank you. Red,
thank you.
So much for always supporting children.
You're always welcome.
You're just a good example of what this community does for our children. And
don't say that too loud.
And taking care of the foster children and helping us make this a reality.
There's so many things out there that, and in this community, and I feel really blessed to be part of it, and I know Julie feels the same. So whenever we can give a little bit back, that's what we're here for.
Absolutely.
So that's the whole point.
Giving back to the kids.
And of course, the kids are important because they're our future.
They are.
They are.
Hopefully. Anyway. All right, guys. We're going to take another quick break, and before we go, I want to thank Village Boutique for dressing me today and adorning me today, and also Julie.
Once again, with personal adornments.
Yes,
jewelry.
Which by the way, the turquoise is just gorgeous.
Thank you.
So
Thanks.
she's got a lot of that.
I do.
Check her out. So, all right, guys. We'll be back.